Guys, top of the line number one, I'm back. This video is the DIY do-it-yourself video that you guys probably have been waiting on. A continuation from my giveaway for the Show Me Your Clutter contest. That's still going. That contest lasts up until June the 16th. So I know I have a few more things I need to share with you guys to show you how I actually made them, on how I store my accessories. And today I am going to show you guys how I made my stud earring storage. I store all of my big stud earrings here. You can see I've got all of them there, and I've got a little room. I need to make another one. This is the way the back side looks, so you're able to actually, you know, fasten or hook those in from the back. And because you need the shear and you need this side to be open, I had to kind of revamp this picture frame so that we can use it and it still can be stored. Now this part is, I'm not going to lie about this part, it's a little weak after you've stored so many earrings on it. But if you store it up on your dresser, or if you store it up somewhere and you just put it behind something kind of solid or up against the wall, it'll hold it just fine. I'm going to show you guys how I made this. Also, you can hang this on the wall. You don't have to store it this way. This can also be hung on the wall with a nail. Just put a nail up there and you can just hang it right here. You guys stay tuned, and I'm going to show you guys how I made this. I'm kind of doing this with, you know, around the household items. This is sheer. If you're going to stick your studs in it and be able to fasten the back, you're going to need something sheer. And I'm going to kind of make a guard in the back of the frame or the earring holder or whatever. And I'm going to cover it with this material so that it still looks kind of stylish and glamorous, kind of like how I have this here. Okay? So, again, all you need is a pair of scissors to cut your material. Revamp a sheer shirt or any sheer material that you have. Some regular material to kind of cover up your sturdy or your the guard holder that I'm going to show you to put on the back, and a picture frame. And I got this picture frame from the dollar store. Now I need to make another one, so I'm going to go ahead and make this one for myself. But I have two other picture frames, so the winner of my contest can choose and pick what color and what color material you want, and I'll just go out and get you that material and make it for you, the color that you want. Now the two colors that you guys are going to have to choose from is going to be like a kind of like a cherry wood brown and black wood. Okay, so go ahead and stay tuned. Okay, so obviously you have to take the picture frame apart. I took the back part off of the picture frame, and I also took this part apart from the picture frame because I'm going to be using this to make the sturdy post. I already cut out my material, which is going to be this sheer material here. I've cut this out, you know, like a longer rectangle shape, or it doesn't have to be neat because I'm going to use this to cover up the guard. And I actually, all the picture frames backs aren't easy to deal with, or easy cordboard like this. But this one was very easy to cut, so I went ahead and cut the guard post out. That and the back I'm going to use to put here. Okay, so what I do is I'm going to go ahead and tighten that on this. Well, I want it here on this side. I'm going to go ahead and put my my tack there. You see that? Make sure you guys can see the way that I did that. Put a tack there and kind of pull it tight on this side, and put a tack. Get your glue gun, pull this down, and pull this down, and glue this part underneath there. Okay, kind of like so. Dry completely. Go ahead and remove the tacks, and I go ahead and glue the corners. Don't worry about the access right now. Make sure the corners are dry though, so that when you pull it down, it won't come up. Has to be dried. So go ahead and wait about 10 minutes before you pull that down. Okay? And then once that is dried, then go ahead and pull your sheer material down to its, you know, so I kind of pull mine like this on one side first, and then I'll take my thumbtack and put it in on this side to hold the material down like so. You guys see that? On both sides. And then you're going to do the same thing that we did up there. We're going to go, except first, okay, we just did the top. Now we're going to do our sides, both sides, okay? Before we get to the bottom part. Kind of fold it in because this glue is, the glue is hot. So watch your hand. So let me tell you the don'ts and do's. Make sure that you press the material down while it's hot. But you don't want to burn yourself. Held by your actual thumbtacks, your tacks. Go ahead and glue that top side, and once you got that glued, off any of the excess material, and then you're done. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how that looks after you're done, and then show you how to put the actual stand-up piece on, okay? Okay, you guys, I am so sorry about that. Somehow the rest of the tutorial was deleted. I'm going to try and explain it to you because I'm already done. After I had all the borders, glued all of the borders in and cut the material, again, it's not perfect. I went ahead and I took that centerpiece, remember, that I cut out from the cord board. I wrapped it into my, I folded it neatly into my, neatly into my material, and I cut around it, and I folded the sides in so that I could glue it together. I put glue, I put some of the glue on the actual cord board and put the cloth on top of it, and then put glue on the cloth and put the other overlapped piece of the cloth on top to cover that part, and I covered it that way. And then I took this flap and I put a lot of glue, a big glob of glue underneath there to glue it to this. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. First, I glued this cord board into each side with the glue. You see, I glued it here on this side, and then I did the same thing. I glued it here on this side. Okay, and then with this part, I took that flat piece that we had, and I put, like I said, a big glue glob of glue there. You guys can see that, and glued it on there, and it's sturdy. And again, I wanted to hang this from the wall, so that piece that I cut out from the board, I glued it on back here with the glue. Just put a nice large glue glob of glue on there, and then just lay it on top and let all of this part with the excess glue, let it sit up for about 15 or 20 minutes, okay? And again, I am so sorry that that part was deleted, but pretty sure you guys are clever enough to go ahead and do it for my explanation, okay? And you guys have a wonderful day, and ladies, let's be divas.